Yo, what's cracking, peeps? As you can see, I'm modeling the latest island fashion wear. Sarong and a nice back brace. So, give you a little context on what I was posting about yesterday. Yeah, I finally had to get my back cut and get some surgery done. They did a multiple level decompression, L4, L5, cut away a bunch of bone, removed a disc that was actually growing around the nerve sheath as it regrew from the original injury, which pretty not cool, and got me on up out of there after about 3.5 hours in the operating room at Mercy San Juan. So it's just, cumulative injury from I don't know, damn near 27 years in law enforcement and wearing 70 pounds of kit for so many years, day in, day out, working at SCD and the patrol belt and everything else, canine, and across the board. It definitely wears you out, and you live a life well led with sports and athletics and doing other crazy crap, and you're gonna probably pay a couple prices, but I'll feel better on the back end, and that's the price that matters. So just got to get through this right now, which, I'm not gonna lie, hurts like hell. Yeah, it's incision today really hurts, so I can move a little bit. I'm walking around, but it's dicey. But yeah, this is through workers' comp, so had to go through that whole nightmare. And although I'll probably talk about it another time, workers' comp is a disaster unless it's like happens something you need acute care for. Break a finger, cut something open, you need a minor appendage amputated, whatever. Go workers' comp, that's fine. If you're looking at something major that has a big ripple effect on how you function, i.e. your spine, do not deal with it through workers' comp. Screw that noise, pay the deductible out of pocket, go your private insurance. This has been ongoing since I retired, and actually I even filed a year ahead of retirement, so it's been 3 years of cumulative injury that's presumptive in law enforcement, and only now was I able to get this accomplished, and that would have taken maybe a year in private insurance. So don't do it. If you got more questions about it, hit me up. I'll tell you all the ins and outs that I've learned about the workers' comp system and how it works. But had a great doctor though yesterday, a guy named Mark Cabanne, Cabanne. He's here in Folsom, El Dorado Hills area. That guy was awesome. Best doctor I've ever dealt with for anything. Sat down and I met with him, and I talked to him about what I was looking to have done. And that guy listened to me talk for 20 minutes straight without once taking a note, looking distracted or bored or trying to throw some ego at me. That was awesome. And after he got done, he told me straightforward what he couldn't do, and said, yep, I can make you get better quick, and that's not going to involve a fusion, so that was good. And he says, fusion might happen down the road. Maybe it won't, maybe it will, but it's not something I need right now at my age and at my activity level. So I said, we're not going to do that. Which is unlike the first doc I had that the county made me go to, their pick, of course, right? And this guy named Travis L, we'll just leave it at that, in Folsom. That guy didn't even have the decency to meet with me as a doctor, sent his PA in to meet with me, and that PA was a total dick, didn't know his ass from a hole in the ground, and they gave me like the full-blown bad nuclear option, to which I'm like, nah, you can go suck it, buddy. I'm not doing that. So all the procedures and everything they wanted to do were totally archaic and were unnecessary for the point. This guy, Dr. Cabanne, was like, no, they should not have gone that route. And yeah, he even went so far to say, as doctors like doing fusions, especially in workers' comp, because it makes them get more money. This is coming from a doctor who was working with workers' comp, and he's like, I don't do them, but unless I have to. I don't like them. There's a better way to solve the problem, so we're not going to do a fusion. I'm on the healing path, probably about another 6 weeks, he thinks, till I'll be like back to a gradual activity level, and then we'll go from there. But right now everything's up in the air, so what I can and can't do when I get done with this, and gonna have to kind of feel things out for a while. So nonetheless, thanks to everybody for reaching out and saying wishing for speedy recovery and saying cool things. I always appreciate that. And yeah, we'll see where it goes, see what things change in life. I'm sure a little bit will, but it is what it is. So in the meantime, take care of yourselves out there. Don't use workers' comp ever. I'll talk more about it another time, but be safe and love your friends, love your family, and I'll keep you updated as we go. Peace. Oh, shit.